Marvel Spider-Man was the first experience that I had at the feeling of dopamine for platinum trophies. Everything about the first game was amazing, and then they dropped 2 more after that, which had me doing flips like I was Spider-Pig himself. With all 3 of these games being pretty easy to get platinum, and a total of 143 trophies across the board, the only way that I can make this more challenging was to obtain all 3 platinum trophies in one stream, and somehow in the process not jump off Avengers Tower myself. To start the first story trophy, we get where Black Cat, MJ, and I wish we could be. Peter Parker's pants. I mean his apartment. And we do what we do best and jump out of the window to go save New York City. Yo! I already know how to play. Don't give me the controls. So we head towards Fist Tower and fight Queso himself. Oh my god, it's Queso! Damn, this is the most exercise he's seen in years, honestly. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's doing so much exercise. I should just keep doing this so you get some fucking exercise, my man. I'm sorry. I was just trying to do something. And then, of course, after defeating Fist, we get first one. Guys, that's 1 out of 143. It's gonna be a long couple days. The start of the game is a lot of introductory to all of the collectibles we will need to collect around New York City, and man is there a lot of them, which includes 55 backpacks that will eventually get us the Lost and Found trophy and Backpacker trophy. The other introductory is the 8 surveillance towers, which help unlock all of Manhattan, which unlocks all of the districts, which we will have to 100% later on as well. I'm gonna be honest, I went and did all of the surveillance towers because I like seeing a complete map because I'm a nerd, which unlocks our second trophy, which is the amazing coverage trophy. And while swinging around, I accidentally got the King of Swing trophy, which is a traversal benchmark. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. What? What? Huh? Wait, what? What was that trophy? Another introductory was the science puzzles, which I'm going to be completely frank with you. I just turned on the setting to where you don't have to do these and you can just skip them instantly. So we'll come back for these later, even though there's no real challenge here for me because, listen, if you would have done the same, they're stupid and dumb. The next trophy that we unlocked was the scientific method, which is honestly the easiest trophy because all you have to do is craft your first upgrade. Oh. Cool, another one. The second to last introductory to the game is the bases, which is yet another trophy we'll have to complete later, and there's 4 different faction bases with a total of 19 bases you have to complete. And taking those down gives us 4 trophies, but we'll be back later for those. Also, these games love to make you go and do collectibles or side missions before you can get the main mission, so I managed to get the Lost and Found trophy, which is just collecting 5 backpacks.
Fist beat the hell out of
What the fuck?
these.
What do you mean Lost and Found? Collect 5 backpacks? I didn't even know that was a trophy. And of course, go say hi to our favorite neighborhood aunt. Yeah, Aunt May! I really hope nothing happens to you or anything. And then it was time to finally do our favorite missions that we all love to hate. The MJ missions, which you don't even get rewarded for. You just suffer to do these MJ. There's no trophies surrounding these MJ missions. You just suffer. Where you go and take some pictures and then sneak off to do some totally legal things that Pete will love us for later. And of course, after saving my sanity, and I guess MJ, we go back and have a delightful meal owned by an even more delightful human being.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Great, now I'm fucking sad! The next story trophy we require is taking down Shocker. On the way there, we managed to accidentally get Wing It, which is traversing across the city rooftops.
Call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad.
W trophy for real. I don't know. Dude, I really should know, like, traverse across the city rooftops. Thank you. What? Also, while fighting Shocker, I managed to get Spider Sensible, which was perfect dodging 10 attacks because I am, in fact, that guy. That was dumb. Don't put that in the video. Oh, hey. That was easy. And finally, we defeat Shocker and get Shock and All. Nice. While waiting for the next story mission, we found out Black Cat is back in New York and got another collectible for Cat Out of the Bag. Oh. And we got a trophy out of it too,
hey, Yuri.
Which, if you haven't been paying attention, that is yet another collectible that we will have to go and find more of. But I mean, it's Black Cat, so I mean, You can't, I mean, you can't go wrong. I'm just saying. After that, we managed to also get Snappy Dresser, which is honestly me in this fucking button up right now. I mean, look at me. Well, somebody, wait, what? All right. Again, half of these trophies, I'm like, oh shit, I got a trophy. Demons Emerge trophy is completing Act 1 of the story, which was finding out Martin Lee is the leader of the demons. We help Miles Morales' dad. I mean, he helps us. Yet somehow my mans didn't die from that and gets up like nothing. We fight through New York City and destroy the city in the process. Go to Miles' dad's rally for being a hero, and then, well, he dies. And then, you know, we do the sensible thing and teabag Peter Parker. Hey, Pete. Pete, you good there, bud? Hey, man. Nah, he'd be alright. That's not a part of the story, by the way. I just felt like we needed like an upper right now, like our dad just died. So like, you know, maybe teabagging Pete will make things better. Then Miles tries to find his dad and almost dies to Martin Lee, but spares him. And then the funeral of Miles' dad. He ain't no jeffing around no more, man. This is a horrible time to make jokes. That's the type of guy to make a joke at a funeral. I'm not gonna deny or confirm anything. And after all that, we got Demons Emerge. Oh, hey, we got nice. And before we get any more story missions, I wanted to tackle a bunch of collectible trophies because there are so fucking many of them. The first being Cat Prince, which was tracking down Black Cat and collecting all of her cats and getting one of the best suits in the game. Yo! This shit is so fire, dude. Yes, absolutely it could have been. God, it's so fire, dude. This suit is sick, man. While also doing a side mission, I managed to get 2 trophies in one. Arachnophobia. Hello? Arachnophobia? What is that? Performed 75 stealth takedowns. I've already done that? Jesus Christ. What the how have I done that 75 times already? And stayed down. Hey, bud. Hi, Knight. What the hello? What is this one? Complete a level 1 combat benchmark. What can I say, boys? The next 2 trophies are also one and the same, and that was doing Short Fuse, which was completing a spectacular or better in a Taskmaster bomb challenge. So close to God, I'm so. Look at me go, dude. I'm so. I didn't even. What do you mean I get gold? In the same trophy, but for a drone challenge for Taskmaster. Oh my God, I hate these ones. Ah, I'm gonna freak out. Oh fuck me, dude. It's fucking Jover, boys.
Good, but I can do better.
Oh, thank God. All right, I got a trophy out of it too, thank God. Now it's time to pay our respect to the greatest uncle in the world because unlike mine, Ben never touched his Peter. I'll let that one sit for you for a second.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That is quite literally the worst time to do that. After paying our respects, I decided to collect all the backpacks that, for whatever reason, half of these haven't been called by the bomb squad and got Backpacker. W. One of the easier trophies in this game is simply sitting on top of Avengers Tower for Hero for Hire, and right after was another easy trophy, which was just finger gunning random citizens in New York for the Spider-Man About Town trophy.
Night owls may have seen
Sorry.
Easy. One of my favorite collectibles in the game is collecting Howard's pigeons, who is an absolute delightful human, and he wants us to collect his 12 pigeons around New York City and get Pigeon Hunter. Yoink! Nailed it! One of the last collectibles I got before getting back to the main story was taking pictures of all the landmarks of New York City, which was 50 pictures for sightseeing. And to top it all off, we're gonna take a good old picture of the alright.
The raft.
There we go. The 6th symbol is a trophy for completing through Act 2, which was finding out that Sable is honestly super hot, but the most annoying bitch in the entire game. Martin Lee absolutely hates Norman Osborn, and then doing another stupid fucking MJ mission. Oh my God, no! MJ mission, yippee! And that resulted us almost getting dicked down by Tombstone himself, and then going to a sick costume party to find a doctor, and without fail, Martin Lee comes in to ruin the fun. And then we break into Norman Osborn's tower and find a PowerPoint on everything he's trying to do, which, like, you could have been more secret about it, but instead made a PowerPoint. Doing yet another MJ mission.
The only sample of Devil's Breath.
Fuck!
Add 2 more units. Wait!
Oh, here we go, boys.
Huh? Who's there?
Oh, I thought I accidentally hit the corner and I was gonna throw my shit at somebody. Fighting demons through the streets of Manhattan. They just keep coming. And they just don't stop coming. All right, dickhead. And tripping out from whatever Martin Lee hit me with and doing another fucking MJ mission.
What are you up to now, MJ?
Eating ass, smoking grass. What are you up to, Pete? What? No. When he says that, that means...
T. But what could they possibly...
And somehow I managed to defuse a bomb.
Okay, pull the first wire. What's next? The fan? Okay, now the red one. Got it.
I'm gonna keep it a fucking stack with you. I just said fucking. The timer was just going really fast, and I just started unplugging shit. I'm just saying, my luck was beyond luck. Because if this was a real life situation, everybody would have been fucking dead. We then go and catch some hands with Lee before he tries to escape. And then our boy Doc Ock finally gets his big hands, and then all hell breaks loose at the raft. And I'm not talking about the really cool raft game that I have 300 hours in. That's not the one. This is just a villain prison that, for whatever reason, they decided they were just going to put all of Spider-Man's villains in one area. And of course, that turns into Spider-Man's demise and gets gangbanged by the Sinister Six, and then thrown in the river for the 6 assembled trophy. My man's is conveniently on a fucking piece of trash in the middle of the ocean. Gotta love that. After Act 2, we were finally on the last bit of story, which started with Doc Ock farting and contaminating all of New York City. We went and found out where all of the Sinister Six were located and went and took them out 2 by 2. Or I guess I should say 2 by 1, because it was just me against them. Starting with Electro and Vulture to get the grounded trophy. Nice. And then before defeating Scorpion and Rhino, I managed to get a bit of a fixer-upper trophy, which was completing all optional projects in the lab. W. Then going and defeating Scorpion and Rhino for the Sting and Smash trophy. W. At this rate, it was nearly 3 a.m. and it was time for me to go to sleep, okay? I wasn't about to stay up for 96 hours straight just to finish this game, okay? I was gonna at least sleep, okay? And of course, starting the day off, we had to do an MJ mission. I didn't plan for this. I wish I didn't. Man, I don't want to start my morning with an MJ mission. Yep, grid's clear.
Take him out.
Wait!
I absolutely love when a guy just comes through the washroom and is like, oh shit, oh, you just got here?
Got a partial visual.
Shut up.
Wait!
Control, got an intruder.
I hate these games. I fucking hate these missions. I despise them, actually. After the MJ mission, we went and defeated Martin Lee for the Staying Positive trophy. Damn, he became the Flash. In New York, we merely rock. Talking on every cock. What? You missed me. Now you gotta kiss me. Gotta admit, this is kind of badass. Ah! W. And right after beating off Martin Lee, Doc Ock comes in trying to take the antidote to save New York, and Doc Ock steals the antidote from us and beats the shit out of us. Then we go and see Aunt May, and we realize that she's dying, and because of that, Pete had better ideas, and that was to make one of the coolest fucking suits I've ever seen. And that was the anti-Ock suit. Then it was time to beat Doc Ock off with all 4 of his arms. Oh, my fault.
Just give me the anti-serum.
I keep pressing the wrong button. Hold my nuts in your mouth. Oh, all right, never mind. I'll hold yours. And finally destroy the one person we thought could replace the void of Uncle Ben. Rigby. I can't unsee fucking Rigby now. Then the saddest part in the game. All right, chat, time to start crying.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours, maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others.
Life's a beach and you're here, Dad?
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
Again, he better than me, bro.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Pete is better than me because if that was my mom on this shit, I'd be like, nah, fuck the rest of New York City. I don't give a fuck. And with that, we got in-game, baby. Now it was for sure time for the in-game. And that was to collect the 22 trophies we had left for the first game. To start off the grind, we do an easy trophy, which was Born to Ride. That unlocks when you ride the subway 5 times, aka fast traveling around New York City. Oh. Okay, I guess I only needed to do it one more time. I did the second to last Taskmaster trophy, which was Fist of Fury, which unlocked after getting spectacular or better in a combat challenge.
So close to perfection.
Fist of Fury! And of course, after doing that, you know, Taskmaster had to jump my shit.
Great for me. I pick up more of your moves every time.
What the fuck? The next trophy we got is Ace the Base, which is just completing every objective in a base, which I'm surprised I didn't do beforehand. Well, that was satisfying. One of the bigger side missions in the game has us going and helping college students that got hit with 19 inches of Martin Lee, and we saved them from being corrupted fully, and that's the Schooled Trophy. The next two trophies are super easy, and that's just spinning in a circle 4 times for the Sticky and Tricky, which just happens to be me after 19 inches of Venom. Why the fuck did I write this? The second trophy being Superior Spider-Man that is unlocking all skills. Let's go! The last Taskmaster trophy we get is the same as the other 3, but being a ninja, which happens to be the name of the trophy.
So close to perfection.
Ninja! While headed to our last side mission of the game to unlock a trophy, we get the trophy Overdrive to complete 10 vehicle takedowns. Burger with no honey mustard. Oh hey! And went and defeated Tombstone for the Tombstone takedown. Hell yeah. And after that, it also unlocked Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and that was because I finished all the side missions in the game. On the goat. Wait, what? What was that one? Oh, complete all side missions. Nice! The next trophies we needed to grind were the bases of each faction, which there are 4 factions and 19 bases in total, scattered across the map. First one I did was Fisk Hideout that had 6 in total that got me all the King's Men trophies. All the King's Men. Second one being the worst one imaginable, Mercenary Tactics, which was Sable's outpost, which there was 4 of. Thank God I don't ever have to deal with these motherfuckers ever again. The third one being the prisoner camps that unlocked back in the Slammer. All right, well, we got that one. And the final base trophy being Inner Sanctuary, and that was taking out all the demon warehouses. And there we go. And with that, we were able to craft 15 upgrades for the Science for the Win trophy. There it is. W. I finally got the Taskmaster challenges done that unlocked Challenge Finder. I did this shit flawlessly. Flawless execution. Holy shit. And also rewarded us with a final fight with Taskmaster, which gave us the Master of Masters trophy. That was it? W. Easy. While going around and doing some research stations for the R&D trophy, I got Neighborhood Watch, which was completing all faction crimes in the district. Yes! And while finishing up the research stations, we got
Corp servers.
Let's go. Then somehow one trophy I don't know how I didn't get was Hug It Out, which was knocking together 10 pairs of enemies with trip mines. Oh. Well, there you go. Then we finally got all the suits for Peter for the A Suit for All Seasons trophy. Done. Then finally, the last trophy I needed to get was the very grueling task of getting 100% districts, which requires you to defeat criminals 5 times, demons 5 times, prisoners 5 times, and the worst of them all, Sable's Men 5 times, not including all the other collectibles we got and side missions. Luckily, I was doing some of the crimes while I was going through the story, but towards the end, it takes a lot longer for them to spawn in, so it's just a lot of swinging around and beating them off. And after 3 hours, we finally got... fucking done! First of 3 platinum trophies. Yes, you heard that. The first of 3. We still have 2 more. We still have 2 more fucking games to finish. There's only one thing to do. What a sight. Am I right, boys, or am I right? All right, boys, time for... Spider-Man Miles Morales is the second game in the trilogy, and with 50 trophies and having to play the game twice to get the New Game Plus trophy, it was time to start some shenanigans right off the bat with accidentally letting loose Rhino through the city and then go through the tutorial portion of the game while Pete rides Rhino. I did say that. And then it was my turn to ride him like I wish I was riding Ryan Reynolds, and accidentally missed the first easy trophy, which was destroying 15 things in the mall while riding Rhino. Luckily, we have to come back later to play New Game Plus, and we'll easily be able to obtain this. Kind of just sucks that we missed it right now. After my ideal Friday night with Rhino, we get Rhino Rodeo! Well, that was easy. Eventually, you catch up to Rhino outside and do the most pointless backflip ever, and find out that Miles is that motherfucking guy. After beating up Rhino, Pete gives us quite literally the worst gift ever imaginable, which is just an old suit that he just combined with all of his other older suits. Oh god. I forget how ugly the first one is, dude. This might entirely be the worst Spider-Man suit we've ever got. Because of that horrendous gift, we get a trophy for it. A gift from Pete! So like the last game, this has a lot of introductories at the beginning of the game. And of course, the first introductory of the game is Pete's Taskmaster quest. And before you wonder, yes, there's 4 trophies for stealth, traversal, combat, and training, just like the first game. The next part of the story was just a wild night.
Will you be dancing for us this evening? Dinner and a show?
We also get a knock on our door and meet up with our old friend Finn, who hopefully isn't a bad person or anything. And waking up the next morning, meeting up with Unc, who had no idea that I was Spider-Man yet. He wants us to help him connect power to the train tracks and I guess defuse some bombs, which unlocks the Harlem Express trophy. Oh, hey. Look at that. This game, of course, has a lot of collectibles that help get trophies, but also help unlock suit mods, which got me 2 trophies for the Mod That Suit trophy. Oh. Double, oh yeah. And look through better eyes. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, and Unc found out we were Spider-Man. I guess it wasn't that hard. Urban Explorer is a trophy that you get for getting all 16 time capsules. You can't start getting them until you meet up with Finn in the story and have a nice little flashback. Before you know it, we ended up at a rally meeting for our mom who's trying to be the mayor. Oh, can I do this also? Can I do this also? Can I do this?
This would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm not gonna lie, I was out of breath just doing that little movement.
Skill sets, right?
Should I be worried?
That looks really cool.
Huh? Sorry. I honestly... I'm going to hell. And of course, it's ruined by some Doomfist-looking motherfuckers, and they try to destroy a bridge for some odd reason. And finding out that Finn is actually the person behind it all. And while managing to save everyone, I ended up getting the trophy for hitting a 100-time combo called 100-time combo. That's what the yeah, real original, I know. Yeah! Yeah! After getting that 100-time combo for the trophy, I did the most typical thing as Spider-Man and saved everyone from a collapsing bridge and got another trophy for saving everyone. Bro, this bitch is getting whiplash and dying. And did what my dad did when I was 8 and disappear. Time for the new suit, boys. Time to start twerking. Fire suit. W suit. The core of the problem is the next story mission trophy, which is finding out what happened to Finn's brother and realizing homegirl dropped her phone in the bottom of a Roxanne lab. Oh, and Roxanne is kind of like this, not that really cool song. Roxanne. No, these guys are a bunch of assholes that just been trying to take over most of Harlem. It's fucked up. They're a bunch of dickheads. So that's all you really need to know about Roxanne. Going to the lab to retrieve it with our uncle Prowler and fighting our way through while escaping. W. The next story trophy was called True Deception, which was meeting up at a cafe with Tinkerer herself and got to talking to the point that she had me jumping off a fucking crane at Fist Tower. And our true mission was to find out what Tinkerer, aka Finn, was up to and try and not get detected. She have a stroke halfway through that? After escaping, we got True Deception.
Those underground hideouts first. I know
True
someone
Deception.
Cool.
W. The next trophy is definitely gonna hit some heartstrings because this one always makes me sad when I come and see this. Hi, Stan.
First time I met Mick, felt like I'd known him my whole life.
Aww. I forgot about this. The next story mission trophy we get is called Veloci Skates, which I probably mispronounced that 100%. Which starts us on top of a building trying to break into it, and eventually we get in and attempt to steal a battery and get rudely interrupted by Tinkerer. Of course, she doesn't leave without a fight, and we swing around New York City. It makes me wonder how good New York's insurance really is. At the end, Finn finds out that we're actually Miles, and with that, we get... After we get outed as Spider-Man, we go and talk to our Uncle Prowler, and he gives us yet another collectible to start, which eventually will give us deep cuts. And with that, it was time to end day 2. I was a tired little guy, so, and by little, I mean huge, because my God. And starting day 3, we woke up bright-eyed and crunky. So we start the day getting up and over, which was performing a venom jump and venom dash on the same enemy. That should be a trophy! Yeah! While having a nice talk with Finn, we got rudely interrupted by Rhino, who has a new suit. Oh shit! And kidnaps us. Yeah, I like that. More! This is the start of Exploding Bulldozer, which is a spoiler to us escaping from being kidnapped and fighting Rhino in his new shiny suit. It's Rhino time, baby! Alright, come here, Rhino. Let's go for a little ride, shall we? I missed. Oh, I did it! Let's go! Yeah, right in his ass. He loves it that way. Fight back! Hey, got a trophy, guys. And then I had to save Rhino right after because Tinkerer is trying to kill the guy, which did not spark interest with Finn, and she beat the shit out of me. Then Miles' mom finds out who Miles really is. While headed towards our next story mission, I accidentally got from downtown, which was throwing an enemy into 3 other enemies. From downtown, what was that? As I was headed towards the last mission of the game, my uncle kidnaps me and throws me in a cell. And that didn't last long, and we did what I wish I did as a kid and beat the shit out of my uncle and said the hardest line ever.
I can't turn my back when people need me. I have to be better than that.
And that unlocked family drama. Surprisingly, the story was way shorter and faster than the first game. Wait, we're already at the end? So to start the last mission, I needed to obtain a missable trophy called Competitive Spirit, and that was to beat Finn at the rocket launch game, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she had no chance in hell of beating me.
Found something I'm better at than
Dog shit! And while going through the flashback with Finn and taking a picture of our science project, we also got a shared history. Bitches. Shared history. The last trophy of the game was to defeat Finn and save Harlem from this massive atom bomb thing that Roxxon had made and Finn was trying to use for her advantage. She honestly was a lot easier to defeat than Rhino, and without fail, the bomb was about to explode and I had to put 19 inches of Miles into the bomb. And of course, to redeem herself, Finn flies me to the moon before I'm about to... Bye! And with that, we save Harlem and get the ultimate sacrifice. Hey, we did it. Yippee. 69! We would hit 69 at the end of the game. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Now it's time to collect 32 more trophies and then replay the game to get New Game Plus. And to start off the trophy grind, we got 2 easy trophies, being Socially Acceptable, which is just me at 3 a.m. scrolling all the way down the social feed, and JJJ Would Be Proud, which was applying a sticker and customized lighting on a picture. Then I went to do the Punching Pixels trophy, which was getting a spectacular Spider-Man rank in training. And shortly after, I managed to accidentally defeat 100 enemies with Venom Strikes to get Overcharge trophy. I finally decided to do one of the collectible trophies, which was finding all the postcards from Miles' dad, which unlocked Memory Lane. One side mission I needed to do for the 5-star review trophy actually gave us a trophy in the process, and it was to figure out a criminal conspiracy in Harlem. Basically, these assholes were doing some fuck shit to the people of Harlem who happens to be working with Fisk, and I beat them to get a scarf suit, and after that we got Come at the King trophy. There it is. As I was working on side missions, I managed to get Kit Bash, which was crafting 10 upgrades. There it is. And shortly after, we got 5-star review, which was completing all the FNSM app requests. The next 4 trophies, well, besides the I'm on a boat trophy, which is literally just you going on a boat in the middle of the river, I have no idea.
A woman from Harlem was kidnapped.
I'm on a boat?
Before the PDNY
What the
had
fuck?
even tracked her as missing.
Yeah, okay. So I guess the next 3 trophies are hard for my small brain because they all deal with stealth, which was Never Saw It Coming, and that was completing an enemy base without being detected, From the Rafters being performing 25 stealth stealing takedowns. Yes! W! And the last being Nowhere to Hide, which was getting 100 stealth takedowns. Oh, after that, it was time to make the worst beat imaginable and collect every beat for Uncle to get the Deep Cuts trophy. Hey, dude, Ash, I believe in you. Oh, hey, look at that. Then we went and collected all the capsules for Urban Explorers.
Place still gives me the creeps.
W. While collecting these collectibles, I accidentally got an invisible spider, and that was for defeating 50 enemies while camouflaged. Oh, hey. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident, like straight up. I went back and did another Spider Master trophy, and this one was for spectacular rank in a traversal training. Easy. And the best part about the game was not having to defeat 19 different crimes in every part of New York, and instead just had to do 1 crime for each faction in each district. That should be it. Let's go, dude. Next, it was time to get 3 trophies in one. First being 25 wall takedowns for the Climbing the Walls trophy. Come on, how many more of these do I got? This is the last one. I'm calling it right here. You ready, chat? This is the one that's gonna pop the trophy. I'm gonna make, never mind. JK, LOL. This one? No? How about this one? Thank you! After that, we did Trapped, which was defeating 50 enemies with remote mines. Alright, this is the last one. Watch. And the last one was Under Their Noses trophy, which was defeating all Roxxon bases. Yeah. Under Their Noses? Wait, what was that one? Oh, I did all the Roxxon. Oh, okay. Easy enough. After all this time, I thought it would be good to see Miles' dad, who's doing a better job than my actual dad is, and that unlocked Never Give Up. I feel sad now. The last spider training I need to get was the Stealth Challenge one, and with that, we got Dodging Light. Starting another collectible grind, which was Salvager for opening all underground caches. What is it? Oh, hey. Would you look at that? And while doing that, it helped unlock Underground Undone. That was shutting down all underground bases. Just because we got all spectacular ranks in all training, we weren't fully done with Pete's training. So we had to defuse bombs without getting detected, and that was to get Spider training complete. And with completing that, we unlocked the last side mission from Pete, who makes us fight his first villain, Vulture. Let's go. And that gets us 100% all districts for the A New Home trophy. A New Home? Oh, what was that? 100%. Oh, 100% complete all districts! And with everything being done, it was time to boot up New Game Plus to finish the final 4 trophies. First being purchasing all suits for Ready for Anything. Alright, now we should be able to get this. Yoink! And the missable trophy that we missed at the beginning, which was riding Rhino through 15 objects in the mall. Are you fucking serious? Okay. I swear I only hit 2 objects and that was it. At this rate, I decided that the only way to finish this was to just speedrun it and get the last 2 trophies that we were missing, which was being just the beginning. W-Riz, which was unlocking all skills, and then Plus Plus, which was beating the game on New Game Plus.
Give me it! Give me it!
Give it! What's going on?
Distraction every church.
We did it, boys.
I was thinking about Finn.
We did it. And that unlocked our 2nd platinum trophy out of 3. All right, boys, you guys ready? Ready for... Now it was time for Spider-Man 2. Now, Spider-Man 2 was one of the biggest, and no, I'm not talking about myself. Man, I really sat back for this bit, and now I'm looking at myself and... Damn, bro, I need to lose some weight. With the anticipation of Venom and Daddy Craven, we were in for a treat. With only 42 trophies and the least amount of trophies out of the 3, it was time to be a teacher for 5 minutes until we had to go fight Sandman. After making Sandman swallow and beat his ass a few times before we locked him up, we get to see Craven do what I wish he'd do to me and unlock our first trophy of Spider-Man 2. And this game is awesome. Yo, first trophy of the game! This game, like the other games, has a lot of collectibles and loves showing us through story missions. The first being Sandman's crystals, which you'll need to collect a total of 14 of them for the Grains of Sand trophy that we will come back later for. Before we get to the next introductory of collectibles, we get to save our favorite person of all of New York who would love our next introductory, and that's taking random pictures throughout the map for the New York trophy, which you have to take 23 photos. One of the last trophies I got for the night was stylish, and that was for equipping a suit style. This black, white, and red is by far the best like variant for this suit. Nice. Oh. Equip a suit style. All right. But I didn't go to sleep without saying hi to my good old buddy Harry, who totally doesn't have anything silly in him that's 19 inches or anything. So we managed to break into our old school and have some flashbacks from when I was a nerd. Eventually ending up in the gym where I absolutely fucking destroyed this cripple in basketball, and then flashback. And then flashback, Harry had something super nice to tell us.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it, you're in the office.
As we're finally escaping, Norman Osborn somehow just knows we're here and ruins the fun by telling Harry his mom died. Then Harry gives us a job, which is convenient because I just got fired from my teaching job, and then the cavalry shows up in town. And at this point, it was 2 a.m. for your boy. So it was time to sleep. It was time for Betty Bye time. Starting off day 4 was the boys making sure nothing goes wrong. which everything goes wrong and Kraven and his group of followers ruins the fun and tries to sink the ship of villains, one being Scorpion, who put Miles on an acid trip. Then while trying to save Martin Lee, Kraven had better ideas, but I refused to let him have them until a giant propeller decided it wanted to try and take out half of the pier. After nearly taking out the pier, it was time to talk to Uncle, who has collectibles for us to get, which eventually will get us the co-signing trophy, which is collecting 10 tech stashes for Unc. The next story mission is Harry showing off the lab he created for us to collect more collectibles, which is for the foundational trophy, which is doing all 9 EMF experiments. The next story mission was figuring out what Kraven was really up to in New York, and I guess he was not Millie rocking because all he wanted to do was kill all the villains. Then it was time to finally see Mommy.
Hey, that's a first.
New suit? Permission to say mommy? Anyways, we're helping her escape Manhattan to be with her girlfriend, and also so that she doesn't get hunted by Kraven. The next thing I know, we're at the fair doing something crazy for Mysterio, and guess what? We'll have to do 9 of those later for the Behind the Mask trophy. Now it was time to beat Harry and MJ's ass in every carnival game until Kraven and his goons had to ruin my fun and kidnap Tombstone. And I couldn't save him because I had to save people on the roller coaster, and then I guess get saved by Harry? So he did have that 19 inches, huh? After doing all these story missions and not getting rewarded for any of it, I decided to get a couple easy trophies out of the way. First being Hang 10, which was performing 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground.
There it is.
The next being Home Run, which was just running around the bases at the stadium.
And Parker does it all with the home run bunt.
The last quick trophy being Splat, which says everything you need to know in the title.
Both of you.
Nailed it. Then we go save Tombstone from Kraven's weird cage he put Tombstone in and try and not die in the process. And if you thought that these games weren't just copy and pasted, we have an MJ mission, boys. Oh god, I forgot about this. Actually, I won't lie, these MJ missions were a lot better than the first game because at least I have a gun this time, you know? During some point, we found out that Kraven had kidnapped the lizard and MJ thought it would be a good idea to save him. And as we're leaving, our boy Kraven shows up. And then Pete shows up to save the day and gets stabbed. While dying, Harry's 19 inches starts surrounding me and saves me, which I really hope nothing happens to me with these 19 inches of venom inside me now. And because of that, we get the new suit trophy. I gotta go. Oh, and we got a trophy, W. You know what to do is the next trophy I get, and that's to visit Aunt May's grave as Peter. Medicine is the next story trophy I unlock, and that's by going to Kraven's mansion and pretend I'm one of his servants, serving this giant meat to his cat and snoop around the place. And Kraven didn't really like that, so much to the point he let the lizard run free through New York City and make him take his medicine. Nice. The next trophy, my community, was to find the stolen music instruments and figure out who was behind it. And of course, come to find out, it was this dickhead who was giving money to the community if they had the instruments, yet my man ended up stealing it anyways. And after finding the instruments, we go to the museum and look at everything and get my community. While Pete is going through some mental health issues, MJ has to take care of an entire neighborhood by herself and somehow save Pete in the process while Miles gets taken by Kraven. On my way to the next mission, I got the trophy store, which unlocks by using only your web wings from the financial district to Astoria without swinging once. There it is. Nice. It was finally time to get Miles out of whatever hell he's in, and of course I couldn't leave without fighting Martin Lee, and for whatever reason I struggled fighting him. Alright, I'm dead. Alright, sick. Are you fucking serious? How do you know which he's gonna do? He holds the fucking sword the same way. Are you? Awesome. I'm so excited to do this shit all over fucking again. I'm gonna fuck. And while fighting him, I managed to get overdrive, which was using my reverse flux to pull in 6 enemies at once.
Save people from you.
Oh shit. After finally beating Martin Lee and learning killing him for revenge was not what Spider-Man would do, we help him escape and get another Wade trophy. Then Martin Lee went to Peter to tell him to go save Miles. At this point, Pete is, well, Bully Maguire, and didn't take the fact that Kraven took my only N-word pass I had. Man, I really know how to write him, huh? So we beat the shit out of Kraven so much to the point the symbiote was getting angrier and angrier, so much that Miles had to intervene and beat some sense into Peter. So much that the symbiote finally came off and we got the Great Hunt. Exactly. W. After we got the Great Hunt, I wanted to work on getting done with a collectible which was taking pictures throughout New York for the New York trophy. W. My favorite mission of this entire game is when you get to play as Venom. Excuse me? There's no way I fit through that. Okay. I was gonna say, I have a friend. Do you want to see him? which is just an angry Harry with lots of power and destroying his dad's tower. Hey, you guys like my new toy? Look at my new toy. Hold on, let me show you guys. Look at him. Look at him, guys. Whoa. All right, you guys don't seem to like my new toy. That's fine. Fine then, I'll just eat you instead. And jumping through New York City to find Craven and beat his ass and then eat his head off? Hey, we gonna miss you, Craven, but doing all that got us a trophy. Man, Insomniac really knows how to make video games, huh, chat? One of the big side missions that gives us a trophy is called Crimson Hour, which has us beating the shit out of pyros that our main girl Yuri, aka Wraith, does not like very much. So much to the point she fights us for saving the weird creep that she was trying to kill. After saving everybody from bombs in a huge train, Mr. Creepo is actually who we think is going to be Carnage and takes the symbiote for himself, and we get Crimson Hour. Crimson Hour, boys. Grains of Sand is another collectible trophy that we need to get 14 crystals for, and the last one being from Sandman's heart. And then you give his daughter a really sick statue of them. W. We love it. A side mission trophy for Miles is Brooklyn Pride, which was to help find a kidnapped teacher and these 3 students at his college do some random things like helping a student ask his boyfriend to homecoming, taking pictures of the school, and finding the school mascot. Then we get a cool suit and unlock Brooklyn Pride. This one's actually pretty dope. I forgot.
Visions is the best.
W. Another side mission trophy you get is co-signing, which is collecting all the tech stashes from Unc and realize he's moving upstairs for Miles, and that unlocks. Hell yeah. Another one. Randomly, while doing more collectibles, I got Armed and Dangerous, which was defeating 100 enemies with Spider-Man's arms. Armed and Dangerous. Hell yeah. At this point, it was getting really late, and I wanted to get one collectible out of the way, which was Data Collector, which was finding Kraven's drones throughout New York and destroy them to find out a secret about a villain. W. I'd been playing for 15 hours straight, so it was time for me to go sleep. So starting off the day, we see MJ get 19 inches of venom. I forgot about that part. Bro, why the fuck did they make that the animation for her to turn into this? Why the fuck? I forgot about that. Who turns into Scream and turns me on even more, especially after she throws me into the side of a brick wall. And then I beat the shit out of MJ to the point she couldn't take it anymore, and that unlocks I Quit. Johnson. W. After getting bombarded by symbiotes, our boy Martin Lee gives us the dopest suit and powers. Fucking gas! And because of that, we get an easy trophy, Antidote, which was defeating a symbiote with the anti-suit.
Whoa, what is this?
What the fuck was that? What was that? I don't even know what trophy that was. I decided to destroy all the symbiote nests just to get them out of the way before the end of the story, which there are 11 of, and that unlocks Exterminator. W. To start off the end mission, you come across Harry doing weird shit with his dad, collecting a big stone that makes his army more powerful, throwing up over this awful Miles suit, and then coming up with an absolute foolproof plan to destroy Venom and somehow save Harry. And then we start off doing an MJ mission, which again wasn't that bad, but it's still an MJ mission. She's lucky she's hot. Then we take the stone back and have one of the coolest fucking fights in the game.
This
Thank you.
is where we became best friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
Kind of a hard line, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Yo, I'm trying to do something here. Let me do something! You like this shit? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh my god. Miles' new suit looks like Crest toothpaste. Alright, well. Where'd he go?
Talking, not you.
What? What?
We're jealous.
What? Oh my god. Oop! Gang. How about you get 19 inches of Spider-Man? Sorry, bad time. Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Oh shit!
Give me some room.
Wait. I don't remember this part. Yeah, but doesn't he still have cancer? Like, what would this do, Miles? You telling me you can kill cancer cells, my G? Oh, I forgot he lives. Dude, Miles is the fucking GOAT. And of course, Norman, being the absolute dumpster fire that he is, has to instantly blame someone else other than himself.
What have you done?
What have I? Oh, this made me fucking hate Norman even more than I already did before. And with that, we finally beat the whole game and got Heal the World. Let's fucking go. And done. I mean, I gotta admit, after playing this a second time, I think it was way better the second time than it was the first time, which is weird. Now it's time to get the last 17 trophies so that we can get our last platinum trophy. The first one we got is Foundational, which was completing all EMF experiments. Is this the Ant-Man suit? While trying to do the Seek and Destroy trophy, I managed to get Slackline, which was stealth take down 25 enemies from a web line. Yeah! And also getting Surge, which was defeating 25 enemies with symbiote powers during my Surge ability. There it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. And there it is. Thank you. After that, I realized I had an easy trophy, and that was to find the science trophy that Finn and I won on top of the church, and that's just Let It Go. That was easy. While still doing the Seek and Destroy trophy, I managed to get Resourceful, which was collecting 10,000 tech parts. Wait, what? Oh. I mean, that works too, I guess. And shortly after, finished Seek and Destroy, which was beating all Craven bases, and I say W. And that helped with getting to the max, which was purchasing all gadget upgrades. While doing all the Mysterio challenge, I got the Evolve trophy, which was defeating 100 enemies with blue lightning abilities and finished off Mysterio in one of the coolest boss arenas, which also got us to max level and got us not one but 2 trophies, Amazing and Behind the Masks. And because we finished Mysterio's challenge, it gave us our last suit in the game for Kitted Out. And we're done. One of the last collectibles in the game were the spider bots across the Spider-Verse, which unlocked Funky Wireless Protocol. W. After that, we managed to get fully loaded, which was purchasing all of Spider-Man's suit tech upgrades. Oh, alright chat, it's time to go help Howard. For the last 3 trophies, I wanted the last thing we do was to help Howard, which would unlock a new adventure, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which was finishing all FNSM missions, and Superior, which was 100% all districts. For a new adventure, Howard wanted us to move his pigeons to a nicer place in New York, and I'll just let the emotions ride for this one.
Lost my purpose for a while. And then when my wife passed, lost my heart too. But my birds, they taught me how to fly again. Especially little Pidgey. I need your help, Spider-Man. I'm finally going on an adventure. But I want to set my birds free first. Let them see the world outside this city.
Okay, if you're sure. Let's go, birdies!
I mean, this is a beautiful way to finish this off, chat. An absolute beautiful way to fucking end this shit.
Time to really fly!
Fuck.
Do a barrel roll!
Oh, yeah.
What about that after school? It's where I'd live if I was a
And then the Ash effect happens, and I completely ruined the entire fucking moment.
Don't worry, birds. We're almost there. Okay, this is it. Your new home. Pidgey, you're in charge. Okay, I'm exhausted. I'll hitch the train back.
Take all the time you need. If it helps, it looked like he was at peace.
He was. He's finally on that adventure with his wife.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, Hal. Locke is free.
Well. Well, we're fucking done. Jesus Christ. And with that, that's all 3 platinum trophies across 3 games, 96 hours of stream, about 60 hours of gameplay, and your boy is tired. Let me know in the comments what game you want to see me play next. Appreciate it.